So your vocabulary homework tonight should be pretty easy. All you're going to do is you're going to look at these words that we have. So let's look at them. We have typical right here, right? We have anxious. We have complete. We have celebrate for number 4. And for number 5, we have deadline. And we have, for number 6, procrastinate. These, if you remember correctly, are your context words, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to describe how do you relate to these words, right? So they ask you for number 1. It says, describe a typical day after school, right? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to do just that. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna get rid of this. You're gonna make the A cap. So you're gonna say a typical day after school for me is, and then you're gonna tell about it, right? You're gonna describe what's typical. And what does typical mean? Typical means it's kind of a normal day, right? What is your normal day? Right? Right? You guys know what your normal day is. Get home, right? Take your coat off, your shoes, flip on the TV, grab a snack, maybe watch a little bit of TV, or maybe some of you go right home and you jump right into your homework, right? Some of you probably do that. That's probably a good idea. All right. But here's the catch, okay? Here's the thing. Let's do one more. How could we rewrite this? How can we write the next one? It says for number 2, take a look. Ready? Read it. Chloe, read that for me. Hainsey, read that for me. Okay, so you would say, I would just say, do it like this. The last time I felt maybe, to get rid of very and say anxious, is when I had to go on stage and speak in front of my whole school. I was so nervous. Now you know that anxious means nervous, right? I was so scared. Now you know, right? Typical for me is to go home and every day I start my homework and I get a snack and right. So you're showing that typical is a normal day, right? Do you guys understand what you're going to be doing through 1 through 6? Here's the catch though. Right now, I need you guys, you'll go to your seat, you're going to set this page up, and I'm going to show your parents really quick and you day 2 vocabulary, you're going to set this page up. It's going to go like this because your vocabulary homework, even though you have that worksheet, your vocabulary homework is going to go in your notebook. So it goes like this. You put your name, small and accurate, at the top, right? Okay, and then we know that we have a little pink line over here that we pay attention to. Okay, and there it is. Oh, well, that's not little, is it? It's not little, it's tall. Got to make it little, though. I got to get Bubba. All right, so here we go. There's the pink line over there. You're going to put the date in. Okay, so what is the date? Not 9. It's not September. 8/21/19. Now you're going to do vocabulary. Wednesday. And then you do number 1. And you're going to write your sentence in. So the first sentence we did was a typical day after school, right? So you would do after school for me would be to, and then you would describe what you do and why, right? Once you get done with number 1, let's say number 1 takes you all the way down to here, right? Then you would put number 2, and then number 2 is, right, and anxious. Okay, so the last time I was anxious, see what we're doing here? was, not one, was the time I had to get up in front of the whole school and speak. I was so scared and my stomach was achy, right? So you know now that anxious means scared and all that. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to go to your desk and get this started, and then we're gonna do something else. Okay? So go ahead. I'll leave this page set up on here. Actually, I have to shrink that down a little.